today's news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kagan. Does a federal statute on the obstruction of an official proceeding apply to defendants in capital attack cases? The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing arguments on that.
On January 6, 2021, a violent mob stormed the United States Capitol and disrupted the peaceful transition of power.
Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar.
The fundamental wrong committed by many of the rioters, including petitioner, was a deliberate attempt to stop the joint session of Congress from certifying the results of the election.
That petitioner is Joseph Fisher, who's asking the High Court to throw out the federal obstruction charge, arguing the law was only intended to apply to evidence tampering. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
More potential jurors have been dismissed in New York at the Trump hush money trial.
On his way into a New York courtroom, former President Trump railed against the judge.
We have a judge who should be on this case. He's totally conflicted.
Trump also complained over a gag order in the case. The case centers around payoffs to two women, including porn star Stormy Daniels. Trump is accused of falsifying internal business records and paying them as part of a scheme to bury stories about sexual encounters he says never happened. Alice Key, CBS News.
A federal appeals court has overturned a West Virginia transgender sports ban, saying the law violates Title IX, the federal civil rights law that prohibits sex-based discrimination. Articles of impeachment against Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas moved from the House to the Senate later on today. House Speaker Mike Johnson.
He has repeatedly violated the public trust in a way that no previous cabinet secretary in the history of the United States has. And he has willfully defied federal immigration laws, willfully defied the will of Congress.
And CBS's Nicole Killian says Johnson is also pushing to split up a huge Senate-passed foreign aid bill.
One bill to fund Israel, one bill to fund the Indo-Pacific, another bill to fund Ukraine, and then a fourth bill that includes various proposals from turning some of this Ukraine aid into loans and also potentially even including a ban on TikTok.
Overseas, it's not clear how Israel will carry out a vow to respond to Iran's missile and drone attacks. CBS News national security contributor Samantha Vinograd.
Iran's unprecedented direct attack against Israel does shift political attention a bit domestically within Israel away from Prime Minister Netanyahu's operations in Gaza to the unprecedented threat from Iran, but I don't know how long that's going to last.
Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 110 points. The S&P and NASDAQ are lower. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 53 degrees in Lathrop, California.